Seattle is usually fairly laid back, not much rocks it. That is, until this summer, when Seattle discovered the Boz.
I've been out of town 4 months. I don't even really know who he is.
The Boz is Brian Bosworth, and supposedly he's the best linebacker to come from college ball since Dick Butkus. He has a 10-year, $11 million contract with the Seahawks that says so.
How come? I mean, what can he deliver? Does he deliver something special?
Well, he's supposed to serve up opposing quarterbacks for lunch, which is exactly what made him an All-American at the University of Oklahoma. He's also bringing with him a bizarre personality topped by a mohawk.
Primarily because I don't want to be a clone. I hate to be categorized as just one of the guys. I like to stand out, which is obvious.
Bosworth has been a standout most of his life. His mother, Kathy, experienced his energy early on.
He didn't need to be motivated by us. He needed to be more contained. I used to watch the movie Please Don't Eat the Daisies, where the mother had this iron cage that she put her child in, and sometimes wished I had that.
Brian was noticed almost as soon as he entered the University of Oklahoma. His mother, on the other hand, noticed the first time he came home with a mohawk.
I stupidly made the comment, well, at least you don't have an earring, which obviously meant that we were going right out and get one. So I've learned to kind of control what I say to the boy.
Not many college athletes land on the cover of Sports Illustrated twice. They reported on his athletic ability and what he had to say. Let me give you an example. Of one opponent, he said, "I don't like Texas. I don't like Fred Akers. I don't like the city of Austin. And I don't like the color orange. It reminds me of puke." And then he followed that up by saying, "UCLA plays like a bunch of girls."
You know, it was something that was said in jest. I was laughing when I said it, and I also said I wanted that off the record. But again, that's my fault for being young and knowing that there's some reporter back there who's got a hearing aid in his ear, and he really can't hear everything I'm saying anyway.
Brian probably wishes he had never seen the second Sports Illustrated cover. Brian flunked his drug test by taking steroids and was barred from playing in the Orange Bowl because they're illegal in college ball. This summer, after months of negotiating, the Boz found himself on the Seahawks practice field. This team was not on his preferred list. He wanted to go to the LA Raiders so bad that he offered to play the first season for free. But Seattle dusted off the old cash box and came up with 11 million reasons to sign. He became the highest paid rookie in NFL history, making hundreds of thousands a year more than many of his veteran teammates.
You know, when I first came up here, I figured, well, you know, I've been out of camp for 4 weeks. They're going to be on my case from word go. They're going to want to disprove this $11 million rookie. They've done exactly the opposite of that.
And so far, he hasn't exactly flaunted his salary. In fact, it sounds more like he hasn't spent a dime.
I am the tightest person you've ever met. I purposely forget my wallet when the teammates take me out. So.
Since his arrival, Bozmania has set in with Boz t-shirts, Boz caps, no Boz caps, and of course, a poster.
Offset. Everybody off the set.
Enter the land of Boz, complete with Bozkins, the Emerald City, and Dorothy, who just happens to be a former Playmate of the Month. And no Mania would be complete without a song. This one by DJ Tom Hutler.
Here's Love Bosworth.
The Boz may be immortalized in song, but Seahawk fans are hoping that he will help immortalize the team.
I just think it was overblown. I don't think it's terribly important that he is here.
It's been the most difficult part of your career.
Living up to the expectations that everybody has, the Superman image that the papers portray.
Might stick his foot in his mouth a few times, I think.
So what if it stepped on a few people's toes? Maybe those toes need to be stepped on.
Let's see if he can sack an $8 million quarterback this weekend, and then we'll see if he's worth $11 million.
Every player has that dream. Every player has, they want that immortal status.
Whether he gains immortality or not, he's certainly gotten notoriety on the field and most definitely off. And believe it or not, he's already thinking of a second career.
We've got a couple of producers down in Hollywood that they want to do kind of a takeoff on a Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of character.
Well, we'll see if Brian will make your day on the big screen, but you've got to admit, the Boz has certainly built quite an image for himself, and it's only his first season of pro ball. All this mania in the name of football.
That's the oval-shaped ball, right? Yeah.
That's right, and Brian Bosworth is using it to gain immortality.